Okay, usually when we dive into a topic, we're looking at, new piece of tech or some historical event. But today
is different.
Today we're looking at a narrative, a story, let's call it a modern urban legend. That, honestly, it kept me up last night. It's called The Detour.
And when you sent this over, my first thought was, okay, a story about traffic, but it's not really about traffic, is it?
Not at all.
It's about that really specific, desperate feeling of being late and the bargains we'd make with reality just to get there on time.
Exactly. It taps into this universal anxiety.
Yeah.
So let's set the scene, because the way it's described is so vivid. It's 3:15 p.m.
And the sun is just beating down. You know, that kind of heat that makes the air shimmer over the asphalt?
Oppressive.
Yeah.
And our main character, our driver, is just sitting there in his car. The AC is basically dead.
Just blowing hot air around.
Yeah.
And he's drumming his fingers on the steering wheel. You can just feel the panic building.
Because he is stuck in absolute total gridlock. And this isn't just, I'm going to be late for dinner.
Oh, no, the stakes are. They're career-ending.
He has a make-or-break meeting in 15 minutes. But he's a good 30 minutes away from the office. Easy.
The math is impossible. Physically, there is no way for him to get there.
And that's when the brain starts to do weird things, right? You start looking for a miracle. You start wishing.
Magical thinking takes over.
And in the middle of this panic, he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a pocket watch.
Which is, a pretty strange thing for a guy in a modern car to have. An anachronism.
But it's so significant. He got it that very morning from his wife, Alexis. It's an heirloom from her grandfather.
And this is where it gets a little strange. The lore attached to this watch. It's seductive.
The grandfather claimed it granted wishes. Said his entire success, all his wealth, was because of this one object.
But there's always a dark side to these things, a footnote.
His wife mentions that her own father, the man between her and the grandfather, he gave the watch up.
Why?
After a bad accident. He hurt his leg. And his excuse was always, I couldn't run like I used to.
Which, at the time, the family just dismissed as a joke. Dad's getting old.
Exactly. But that phrase, couldn't run, it becomes so much more literal later on. It's chilling.
So he's back in the car, it's hot, he's panicked, and he's gripping this watch.
And he's just projecting this intense, desperate wish. I need to make this meeting. He's practically begging the universe.
And something answers.
He looks at his phone. The GPS screen just flickers, it glitches, and when it refreshes, there's a new route.
A blue line cutting through a part of the city he's never seen. And the arrival time.
On the dot. It promises he'll make it.
Logic tells you that's impossible. Your knowledge of the city says there's no shortcut there.
But desperation, it just overrides logic every time. He takes the bait.
Of course he does.
He jerks the wheel, ignores the symphony of angry horns, and peels off onto this exit ramp. And the second he's on it, the sound of the highway just cuts out.
Total silence. Immediate isolation.
He's on this narrow street, old, dirty brown and gray brick buildings. The entire atmosphere shifts. It's not just quiet, it's desolate.
No other cars. No people.
Nothing. And the deeper he drives, the narrower the road gets. The buildings feel like they're leaning in. It's less like a street and more like a tunnel.
People talk about liminal spaces, places you're meant to pass through, not stay in.
Yeah.
When they're empty like that, it just feels deeply wrong.
Wrong is the perfect word. And then the tech fails.
The GPS.
It just dies. The little blue dot freezes on the screen.
A trap is sprung. He's been separated from the herd.
And now he's physically stuck. He hears this awful screeching sound metal on brick. His wing mirrors are scraping against the walls. He can't go forward.
So he has to get out.
He has to. He kills the engine. And that's the critical mistake, isn't it? Leaving the safety of the car.
He's stepping into the environment. He becomes vulnerable.
And the air, it's not hot and dry anymore. It's heavy, moist. It smells like rust, mildew, and something else. Unrecognizable decay. The light is dim, even though it should be mid-afternoon. There are no clouds, just the weight of the buildings overhead. He sees old, faded trash from decades ago. Barred windows. Rats.
So he's not just in a bad neighborhood. He's somewhere else entirely, some forgotten layer of the city.
And then the first truly impossible thing happens. He pulls out the watch to check the time. The glass face is cracked. The hands are frozen at 3:26 p.m.
And the car.
He looks back, and it's gone.
What do you mean gone?
Vanished. The road behind him looks straight, but the car is nowhere in sight. It's like the geometry of the place is just breaking.
That's terrifying. Your own senses are lying to you.
He tries to walk back, but he comes to a fork in the road. a fork that wasn't there when he drove in.
The maze is shifting around him.
He just starts walking for what feels like hours, but every time he checks the watch.
3:26 p.m.
Still 3:26 p.m. Panic is setting in now, real panic. He starts to understand this isn't just a detour. It's a place that shouldn't exist.
And it feels hostile. You get the sense that the walls are moving when you're not looking, that he's being herded.
He feels it too. That primal instinct kicks in. I am being hunted. So he runs. He just runs until his legs give out and he collapses.
And in the silence.
He hears it.
What?
A sound. A soft shuffle. A dragging noise.
Oh, that's so much worse than a footstep. A footstep is human. A shuffle is wrong.
He freezes. The sound gets closer. He does the human thing. He calls out, "Hello, is anyone there?"
And what happens?
The shuffling stops. Instantly, it's listening to him.
That confirms it. It's intelligent. It's stalking him.
He creeps towards a corner, still hoping, maybe praying to find a person. He peeks around, and he sees a hand.
Just a hand.
But it's wrong. It's gaunt, elongated. The fingers are too long. It's like a bad copy of a human hand.
The uncanny valley, that part of your brain that just screams, predator.
And his brain is screaming. He doesn't wait to see the rest of it. He just spins and sprints away.
The chase begins.
The air feels thick, like running through water. And behind him, that shuffling sound is back, but it's faster now. Aggressive.
It's coming for him.
He's taking blind turns, just trying to escape the sound, and then he hits a dead end. He's trapped.
No.
He sees a tiny gap between two buildings, just inches wide, and he squeezes into it, trying to hide.
A desperate move.
He looks back.
No.
And he sees it. The full thing. It's 7 feet tall. Pale, rough skin. Its arms are almost the length of its body. And one hand is dragging on the ground. That's the shuffle.
Does it see him?
It sees the gap, and it slides in after him. And as it does, its body makes this sick, popping sound.
What?
It's compressing itself to fit, dislocating its own joints, breaking its own anatomy to get to him.
That is true horror. It shows it's relentless. It doesn't care about pain.
He's scrambling through this gap, bricks tearing at his clothes, hearing that pop, scrape, pop right behind him. He bursts out the other side, completely lost. And then he hears a new sound.
Over his own heartbeat.
Yes, a frantic ticking.
The watch.
He pulls it out. The hands aren't frozen anymore. They're spinning wildly. Then they just snap into alignment, pointing.
It's not a clock now. It's a compass.
It's a compass. It's a guide. It's playing hot and cold. So he runs. He just follows where it points.
He's completely surrendered his will to this object. He has no other choice.
And the ticking gets louder, more frantic.
Yeah?
The closer he gets, the creature is right behind him. He can feel its damp breath on his neck. He rounds a corner, and there it is.
The car.
His red car, sitting right where he left it. He's fumbling with his keys, hands shaking. He throws the door open, dives inside, and slams it shut, just as the creature hits the side of the car. Bam. The whole frame shakes.
And
he just blacks out. The panic, the adrenaline, it's too much. He passes out.
So this is where you expect to wake up and it was all a dream.
But it's not. He wakes up. He's not in the alley. He's parked safely in his office building's parking lot.
What time is it?
He looks at the dashboard clock. 3:28 p.m. 2 minutes before the meeting.
He made it. The wish was granted.
He made it. He rushes upstairs, nails the meeting, saves his career. Mission accomplished.
But the trauma, the memory, your brain has to try and make sense of that.
So later, he drives back to that highway. He looks for the exit ramp.
And it's not there.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
There are no alternate routes. It was never there. The watch gave him what he wanted. It got him to the destination.
But the journey is the price. It wasn't magic. It was a transaction. He had to physically travel through that hellscape.
And that's when he finally understands his father-in-law's story. I can't run like I used to.
It wasn't a joke about getting old.
It was literal. The watch demands that you run. You will get what you wish for, but you have to survive the shortcut. You have to outrun the thing in the labyrinth.
So the grandfather's success, the father's injury, they were all runners. They all paid for their ambition with terror.
Makes you think, doesn't it? We all say we'd do anything to succeed. I'd kill for that promotion.
But would you, if anything meant being hunted by that thing, would you still take the exit?
I don't think so. Our driver kept his job, but now he has the memory of that elongated hand dragging on the concrete. He knows that city is still out there, just waiting for the next person desperate enough to make a wish.
It suggests there are no free shortcuts. You either pay with your time and traffic, or you pay with something far, far worse.
It definitely makes you look at those alternate route available notifications on your GPS a little differently.
Just because there's a way through doesn't mean you should take it. And just because you arrive on time doesn't mean you came back whole.
A truly terrifying thought. Next time you're stuck in traffic, maybe just turn up the radio and wait. It's almost certainly safer than the alternative.
Drive safe out there.